Hey, good morning. This is definitely Fat Steven Seagal, currently dressed up as the Grifter from DC Comics. I'm just going to cover a quick little thing that's happening down in the Fortnite universe. Yes, I do still play Fortnite, and yes, I still have fun time to time, especially when you play with friends and you just go at it and laugh, and it still has that great group setting. But that's not the main focus today. Today, the main focus is Batman has now entered the Fortnite universe. Yes, I know he was in there in past seasons. A part of Gotham was dropped in when they were having all those rifts everywhere. But now there is a comic book series, and it's called Batman Fortnite Zero Point. It's going to be a 6-issue mini-series that debuts on April 20th, 2021. It's also going to be digital as well as in print, which means paper. So I'm kind of excited. I'm probably going to grab all of them. The reason why I'm also doing this is because I am addicted to the skins and cosmetics. So each of the print issues will include bonus codes for unlocking in-game items, as we can see from the story here, brought to you by DCComics.com and their blog. They're going to be, the first issue is going to include the new Rebirth Harley Quinn outfit. I'm still a fan of Harley Quinn. I like a lot of their outfits. The ones they have right now on the skin, I'm not a huge fan of, but it still looks DC enough for me. I would prefer the onesie from the Batman animated series, as most people love and remember, especially with the words Puddin' and Mr. J. Each one of them will have serial bonus codes for every of you can see from the North America, Germany, etc. But as we get into it, the worlds of comic books and video games collide. April 2021, and DC and Epic Games announced plans today to publish a Batman Fortnite Zero Point comic book series. It's going to be combining the Dark Knight and other DC superheroes and probably villains with a global gaming phenomenon. If you remember a couple seasons ago, they did the same thing with Marvel. They released a comic book not only in game, but as well, I believe, online with Thor bringing in other heroes from the Bifrost. Tony Stark had his whole complex brought in. It was one of my favorite seasons, especially when he had like the Sentinel Graveyard from the X-Men. Oh, dude, he had to got to fight Doctor Doom. Magneto was dropping around. It was fun. I think Magneto was in it. I can't remember. Mystique. It was good. And by the end of that season, the game event for the end of the season was literally fighting off Galactus in a battle bus with a bunch of other players. It was crazy fun. I had a blast. I think it's still up on my YouTube channel. But as we're getting into each issue of Batman Zero Point will include a redeemable code, which is going to be a DC-themed Fortnite items. As it gets through it, and you get all 6 issues, redeem all 6 codes, you will then get the armored Batman Zero outfit for their character. That I want to see. That looks pretty cool. The story is going to be written by Christos Gage with a concept and story constellation with Chief Creative Officer of Epic, Donald Mustard. The miniseries features art by Riley Brown, Christian Deuce, Nelson DeCastro, and John Calise. I hope I'm saying that right. The main cover for issue 1 was provided by Mikhail Janin, Batman, Wonder Woman, Future State, Superman, Worlds of War, etc. And the variant cover, as you can see here, because I'm muttering my words today because I've definitely had enough coffee and my lips are showing it, is Kenneth Rocafort. Other than that, we're going to see future variant covers will be provided by Arthur Adams, Jim Lee. I hope that's going to be a good cover. I really do like some of his artwork. Amanda Connor and others. I'm terrified of the others, but I will still give it a chance because variant covers definitely are not cheap. When DC first approached me about doing a Batman Fortnite series, I thought it would be a lot of fun, says Christos Gage. After speaking with Donald and discovering just how deeply we'll be diving into the secrets behind the world of Fortnite, I was amazed. The series will reveal things about Fortnite that have never been seen or heard about, like in the canon at all. And the best thing is that when they were announcing this stuff and talking about the whole Batman thing, they were saying the world's greatest detective. And I like it when they go back to the world's greatest detective, because that's technically what he was known for. He used a lot of his brain powers, a lot of his tech, a lot of his wit to not only outsmart criminals, but to solve situations so no one really came out as a deletion. And I can appreciate that. Batman's thing is never take a life, never use a gun. I'm loosely based before the DC guys come in here and try to knock me down. I'm also looking forward to integrating other DC superheroes into the series, characters that Batman has existing relationships with. Because we've already seen Harley Quinn, there's Joker, there is Definitely Poison Ivy and a bunch of other ones, but it's cool. I like the way their skins look. Their Marvel skins were really well done as well. Whether you're a fan of DC, Batman, or Fortnite, this series is going to blow everybody's mind. Let's get into it. A crack splits the sky above Gotham City, a tear in reality itself. This rift pulls the Dark Knight into a bizarre and unfamiliar world where no memory of who he is or where he came from. Batman has been drawn into Fortnite. So technically, I don't know if this is going to be the real Batman, or when you get pulled into like the Fortnite island, it makes a clone of you. So I don't know if this is the real Batman or the clone of Batman, like the copy. So we might have like two Batmans, one still probably in his reality, but the other one, the copy, is in Fortnite now. So this is pretty cool. As he fights to recall his past and escape an endless loop of chaos and struggle, he'll come face to face with the likes of the Renegade Rider, Fishstick, Bandolier, and more. These are all characters of Fortnite. If you're not understanding these things, they're not actual villains in the DC universe. While the world's greatest detective strives to make sense of this strange new world, he'll uncover the shocking truth about the island, what lies beyond the loop. That's where the whole battle royale is, right? They're constantly stuck in that time loop, so that's where the loop comes from. Yeah, I sound like a dork, but I don't care. I love Fortnite. I love some of the seasons they do out, how they try to innovate every season, and it's getting well done in a way. I know a lot of their mechanics or their new addings sometimes comes from other battle royales, but they do deliver it in a point where it's not overly bearing, looking like it was stolen. It just looks like they'd adapted it so they can have that same kind of market of players to have in their game, because the game is still going strong, and like I said, it's fun with the right group of people. So beyond the loop and how everything's connected to the mysterious 0 point. 0 point was is that giant ball, if you've seen any of it, that creates rifts and is pretty much what Galactus was after. Like he literally came after. He sensed the energy like seasons ago, and he came after it. That's the whole ending season thing happened, and then we got the season that just ended. That needed to be sealed up because Jonesy was on a mission trying to get other hunters, so that included the Mandalorian and the like. But it caused more damage than good, so we had one of the seven show up and actually have to sacrifice himself, I'm guessing, and seal the 0 point to protect the island. Batman 0 point, Fortnite, to uncover secrets never before revealed in the game anywhere else. Fan of Batman, whether you're a fan of Fortnite, the stunning art and edge of your seat excitement you won't want to miss. This is pretty much just promotional stuff. The characters you're facing off against Fortnite champions on the island is a desperate attempt to save not only himself, but familiar faces from the DCU and perhaps the multiverse itself. Now, that multiverse thing is a key thing, because that would be pretty sweet if they brought multiverse variants of DC heroes in. I'm actually excited for that. So it's going to be a 6-part series. This is the first cover, I'm guessing. They have some really... This one's still my favorite. I love the way Batman looks in this. I love Catwoman here. They already shown Raven within the Battle Pass, and I'm a huge fan of Raven, like the original costume. Not Teen Titans Go Raven, but like Raven. And how that purple costume is just... that's my kryptonite in a way. We got some Harley Quinn here. That's a pretty nice costume. I actually like that one a lot more than the other two they gave us for Suicide Squad. I'm enjoying some of the artwork, as you can see here. Like, I love this. This is like, it makes me feel like I can buy this if it's in black and white. And remember those old coloring books you could get where you color it in? I would love to see someone overcolor these if they come in black and white. These are pretty nice. There's the Rift. There's Batman. I think this is going to be a fun experience. But other than that, this is me wrapping up. This is Fat Steven trying something a little different, a little something closer to my heart when it comes to gaming. Because if you know my channel, I cover some cancel culture. I do some comic book roundtable with the Loki crew. I'm also there with the lunch table with the Reina Creole, the lovely and most intelligent woman I know so far. Then we got the Sundays with the Florida streams with Culture Casino and random guests. That's about it. I don't know what you guys think about Fortnite. A lot of people make fun of it, yada, yada, yada. But, at the end of the day, it's still a game. And games are meant to have fun. And if you're not having fun, it's just fake. I'm going to wrap up. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm really trying to reach that 1K subs sometime before I hit midlife crisis, which is a long time away. Leave a comment. Share this out. Send me a message. I'll try to reply. But you know what I gotta say right now? I'm gonna let Az say it for me.
A fat Steven Seagal to Canadian. Drinker was so mean and mocked my fatness and movies. Ah, shut up, you fat fuck.
And I'm going to learn how to close a video soon, right? So I should have unshared that first. So I'm already having a boomer moment. 10 minutes on the dot. We're going to get some music. Y'all out.